It was a really poor performance all round from back to front. Tepid in attack. Thought they were pretty poor at the back as well, particularly with anything coming into the box from out wide. I thought defensively down the middle, Cheltenham really didn't carve them open. The problems really started when Cheltenham were getting joy, particularly down the right hand side. But I think probably the most disappointing thing for me was there just didn't seem to be any fight, any desire. I felt that the players coming off the pitch could have given more, and I think when you're in that position, that's inexcusable. You know, when you're bottom of the league and you've got fans who pay their hard-earned cash to travel a long way, the least you can ask for is that they run themselves into the ground and are exhausted afterwards. And the fans didn't get that, and they were rightly angry with what they saw.
Manager Neil Ardley was really disappointed with what he saw. I don't think I've ever seen him as angry as Notts boss.
Yeah, hugely disappointed. Usually he's very protective of his players, but obviously I think like the rest of us, he could see what was happening on Saturday. You can accept not having ability or quality to hurt teams. What you can't excuse is a lack of fight, effort and commitment. It's heart. It's all about heart at the end of the day, and the position that Notts County are in, 7 points adrift of safety for the last 10 games of the season. You know, the players have got to come off the pitch having stretched every sinew, having feeling absolutely exhausted, knowing they've given everything. And I think if Notts were to go down, at least go down fighting, go down swinging. Don't go out with a whimper, because that would be unforgivable.
Of course, it's an old cliche, it's not over until it's over. But are we approaching that point of no return for Notts? Is it bordering impossible now?
Well, listen, I covered this football club 5 years ago when Sean Derry's Notts team were bottom of the league in League One, 7 points adrift of safety, same position, and managed to get themselves out of it. It can be done if you can find promotion form, and Notts did back under Derry. I think the whole city were behind him. Obviously we stood near the Kop, and I remember that playing such a huge difference in the running. I think Notts won 6 out of 7 or something, or 5 out of 7, something like that. You know, and that got them over the line in the end. And Notts do have players who can hurt the opposition. It's about the mentality. It's having that fighting mentality, and that's what happened here 5 years ago. Sean Derry got them all fighting for every inch, fighting for every yard, and that's what ultimately proved the difference. And that's what the players, this current crop of players, have got to do. They've just got to do that for the last 10 games, see where it takes them, and if it's good enough at the end of the season and the club is still in League Two, brilliant. If not, at least they'll have gone down having a go. But what they can't do is just give up.